Somebody at the what's it called, laundromat though. Yeah.
At the laundromat with it.
On the laundromat, but shout out to her for taking the time out. You know what I'm saying? Come here. What the hell was I doing?
I was about to send that link to me so I can send that link to everybody else. Real talk. I'm ready to go. Oh God.
Factual. I'm copying the link now. I guess I'm gonna send it to your. Am I sending it to your phone? Like your iMessage?
You can send it to my phone or my Facebook. I can copy it from either or, so it don't really matter.
Oh, okay. I'm like, oh yeah, because you on your phone too.
Yeah, I'm on my computer. My phone is in my hand.
There we go. You know what I'm saying? Live with it. I mean, we live, but we just sending out the link, so you know, you still get situated.
You trust me, you'll know when we start talking.
All right.
You talking about getting situated in
We do this everybody that come on these live know if you come on at the first few minutes, you gonna see us sharing this bitch out because we're trying to get this mud out to everybody.
Oh, yeah.
And we do this every time. People got to understand this is what we have to do in order to get people to watch.
We do this all the time.
I send it to the bros. I send it to my family chat for right now. All my home girls. Much. I'm gonna go back in and send it to more people.
I need to share it to this what's it called? This group though that I'm in.
I'll let them look. Vito's supposed to be on this bitch. I'm gonna send it to his ass too. Avery.
what? No. He said no.
Bless you, bro.
Thank you.
I'm gonna show them what the Bigo now. As soon as I'm gonna hold this bit. More copy. Go to Bigo. Go to Instagram. I gotta share it to 2 people. Bless you again, Brady.
Thank you.
I'm probably gonna go live one more time on Bigo with the link in the bio and tell them we live. I just posted it. Now I'm gonna go live with the bitch.
Okay. And then let me what's it called? Do this too. You know. Yes.
We live, man. I need y'all to come out, support, come talk some shit, give us some good questions. Come with positive vibes that don't come at all. Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, Six, we not even gonna start that right now, bro. You come on here starting.
Nathan need a haircut.
Already. This nigga come on here starting early, bro. Hey, y'all come on support, man. Link in the bio, man.
Man, that don't even sound like 6-0. It sounds like Rags ass that be saying some shit like that.
Yeah, but you know,
it don't be far up 6-0.
He ain't far behind, G. Real talk.
That's what I'm saying. Damn, that's crazy, nigga.
I'm about to send it to these people, like my boy Grada.
I do need it. I do need a cut. I need a shave. Fuck a haircut. A shave is where.
And Six, you ain't understand that ugly niggas been in since like 1992. Ugly niggas been in since 1992, bro. We just be sneaking by, bro. Quit playing on top, bro.
Oh God.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, that shit's funny, man. What the hell? Is that a? What did I do? Oh, there I go.
Can I finish cutting up?
I'm on to better things. Man, everything all straight though, 6 man. We over here just about to get it.
It's gonna make me.
You know what I mean?
Bitch, pull up in that.
Yo,
That's funny. Oh man, that's funny, bro. Oh,
can I
man.
remove myself? Let me see. Let me see how that goes. Oh, okay, cool. Damn, what the hell? Who's that? That's Amanda. All right, cool. Being here.
All right.
But with that, ooh.
I'm probably gonna post this once on Instagram.
I'm on to better things. Matter of fact, what the intro music got?
Yeah, bro. We just thought you incorporate music on this mother, bro.
No.
Incorporate music on this mother.
I don't know. It's a speaker. Damn it. Hold on. Let me turn this Bluetooth off for my. I don't know. Let me turn off the. Stop it. We ain't gonna do that today. Turn off the. Stop it.
No.
We gonna do that. Yeah, we gotta. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? Today's intro music for today is called "Don't Forget" by Blast featuring Draco the Ruler. You guys are waiting. Blasted the one that's in the future. It's alright, because don't make him in.
Hey.
I can't flip with this
Ready
world.
now, bro.
I forgive, I don't forget, I don't forget. Know they watching, I'ma make them upset, 'cause I don't forget. I'm still here, and I ain't stopping. Hey, the underdog touchdown. Man, I can get when you got fucked now. I done seen them all.
Shout out to the KP from the 214.
Yeah, not the same. I was up now. Like, I wonder how the hate come up now. I can't relate. I'm just coming when it comes down. I was coming, I ain't ready yet. That was my bandwidth. Triple my network, they ain't half of the plan yet. Yeah, I'm a fly for real. She understand that. Can't name a soul in her circle. That ain't a thing. But I cannot forget. Dark times, baby. You got more lit. Life's so crazy. You can't forget. Day did I quit? Day did I forfeit? That just wouldn't make sense. With your 50s flies on a step, but I can't flip with this butter on my neck. Bitch, we been guys, but you step back. I forgive, I don't forget, I don't forget. Know they watching, I'ma make them upset. I don't forget.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. We in here. Black Journal right now. We just, you know what I'm saying, getting our people to tune in right now.
Yes, sir. Kiki.
Intro music that was just playing right now is my boy Blast. Shout out to Blast from the city, LA. You know what I'm saying? LA to the email all day. You know what I'm saying? Draco the Ruler. Right now, we got two of our special homegirls up in here right now. Short Stocking Cakes, aka Amanda and Pound Cake, up in here right now. We about to get this going in a little bit. Y'all, congratulations. If you're in here, congratulations if you're not, anyways, because guess what? We don't care. We just trying to do our thing. I know Pound Cake is a little choppy right now, so she'll get it together eventually. I know she's still in the chat, kind of, you know what I'm saying, in spirit, you know what I'm saying? There she goes with the little rocks and whatever. So yeah, we in here with it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys are ready for the introduction shit.
Let's get it.
And whatever. So, as you guys know, this is the Black Journal podcast powered by StreamYard. And the main two hosts that we're going to introduce, we're the moderators, so to speak. My name is Sir Mally Mal. You know what I mean? right now the hair is like half a chili bowl, but you know, usually I'm the Mandingo warrior. You know what I'm saying? Bald headed and all. You know what I'm saying? But I'm letting no shade happen right now. But other than that, it's all Gucci. And go ahead, my boy Sensei, introduce yourself before we introduce our ladies, because usually it'll be ladies first, but we're gonna put ladies last because we want to put y'all on the forefront last in the sense. Not like that, but you know.
Well, what he's trying to say is we're gonna say the best for last because you know
Exactly.
that's exactly what this is. The reason why we're going first is because the people that already are joining already know who we are. But let's get this going, man. What's good, man? It's your boy Nation Domination, Sensei Nation Domination, or Trey Hub, if you know who I am, man. This is the Black Journal, episode 14, man. We in the double. We moving up in the double digits, man. We're just trying to give y'all some good content, give y'all some things to think about, and maybe even come back and give us some more things to discuss, man. But my introduction ain't gonna be long, but I do want to dedicate this podcast to my grandmother that I just lost. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to come out here and give a show, you know what I'm saying? Because she motivated me to follow it, you know what I'm saying, create my legacy because she already did hers. So, you know what I'm saying? Rest in heaven to my angel, man. And this one for you. So if I go dumb, y'all excuse me, but let's get it going. Now I'm gonna let Malcolm go and see the introductions for our lovely co-host. With this.
Okay, starting off first, the one that's at the bottom of my screen. My homegirl Pound Cake, you know what I'm talking about, Miss Cakes over here, you know what I'm saying? We don't do governments over here. You know what I'm talking about? So how you doing, Pound Cake? If you can hear us, I know it's a little bit choppy, but if you can hear us, how are you? And where are you from? You know, represent where you from and all that. And, you know, how you doing? She might have froze up a little bit. We might not be. Let me see.
I signal going in there.
Got a lot of things going on here. Thank y'all for it.
Oh, okay. Okay. And I feel it. So, and then next up, we have to my, I think it's the right of my screen.
It's the right of mine, too.
Right of my screen.
I'm under her, but she's still on the right side with me. So, yeah.
Yeah, she's right above Sensei on my screen. And Amanda, go ahead and introduce yourself and where you're from and, you know, and how you doing, you know?
I'm good. I'm straight. I'm stressed. All at the same time. Short stop. That's my name. Amelda, if you want to call me that, don't matter. I'm in Dallas, Texas. The fellas been begging me to come, so I'm here.
All right.
And that's what we like to hear, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we begged her, so we don't care.
Like I said, Pound Cake, get into a spot where you're not really lagging too much shot and then just don't move.
Just don't move. What? You got to
Okay.
Oh.
So now what we're gonna get into it right now, man. The topic of the day is the miscommunication between Black women and Black men. It's been that way since the beginning of time, since we've been born. You know, we've been attacked centuries already. So it's always a history, it's a root to a problem. But where did it get worse? Where did it get to a point to where we didn't value our woman at? Was it because of this? Was it because of that? So let's see. Let's try the ladies first because I feel like the ladies have something to say about this. I think we'll start with Amanda, and then we'll go to Pound Cake after that to see what happened in our society as to did this happen this way or did it happen that way? So I'm gonna go with Amanda first, then Pound Cake. You can reiterate after her and give your 2 cents as well. Cool.
2 cents, 30 cents, 50 cents.
Yeah, let me see. Where did it go wrong? Like, rephrase the question for me. Where?
So I'll rephrase the question. So pretty much to a point to where back in those days, you know how back in, let's just say the the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, and maybe even essentially like the 50s and 60s, we valued our woman more than we valued ourselves in a sense. You know what I mean? To a point to where, you know, we break our backs and we were more traditionally the ones that would work hard while the women stayed at home. Now, due to the point to where, you know, women now are more independent and don't need to rely on the man necessarily for anything. Did that go wrong there, or what do you think would happen in that sense?
I think it went wrong when women started wanting too much. We got our independence, we got, you know, equality, and then, you know, with men wanting to have equal pay and being looked at equally. We ain't just some stay at home moms and working in the kitchen. We can work, we can do this too. We got that, and then now men look at us, oh, don't be trying to, you know, you can't get praised when you can't have both, you know, both worlds. You
I
can't be trying to figure out the words what I'm trying to say. You can't say I want this, I want that, I want this, but then turn around and at the same time when a man give you that, then it's like, oh well, you stop doing everything else, you stop catering to me, you stop praising me, you stop worshiping me. Well, you didn't want that. You wanted to be just as equal as a man, and you got that. So what's the problem now? You know?
Right. Okay.
I
Pound
don't
cake, you got anything to reiterate after that?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I know you in there, you know what I'm saying, eating food and whatnot. So let me see if you got anything to say to reiterate on that, or, you know, feel me?
but she in her own world.
I never just froze.
Yeah, her shit just froze anyways. Let me just see.
There she is. There
There
she
she
is.
is.
She coming back. She coming back.
So I'm gonna just.
I think I can tell that she's trying to say something.
Just
Okay,
go
look.
down. And this and now this
Fred and this thing.
What's good, Fredro?
is we're at a point a lot of this generation and this century is going forward.
Speak up just a little bit, Pound Cake. We can hear you, but just like speak up just a
Especially
little bit louder.
On the other hand, they've been like that. You know, they struggle helping. This been our culture. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me, everybody. You know,
But
she's
between the time then and now, we have a lot of women that's more strong. And can I hear it's like with everybody?
Yeah, I know it's lagging, but I can hear. Yeah, it said hear nothing. Nothing is chopped and screwed. Yeah, you are chopped and screwed. Yeah.
No T-Pain.
No, exactly. Jesus Christ. Let me see.
Neither can't hear that it's chopped and screwed. Yep.
Yeah, because she was trying to say. I know what she was trying to say. It's just I could barely hear. We could barely hear you.
That's why I stay close enough to my Wi-Fi box. Well, my cave is over the box, so I'm good.
Yeah. If you're not by your Wi-Fi box, you ain't gonna really make it.
But Malcolm, you want to go first?
But when okay, Cake, just fix what you gotta fix real quick, and then once I see you got going, you're good, and then we can tap you back in. But right now, we're just gonna keep her out of the stream for now.
Yeah.
And, it'll just be us three. So just to go off of the question that I even asked my damn self. I think what really happened, I think Amanda did say something about like wanting too much and kind of like just being extra and stuff like that. Where it's like, how do you like it's like one of those things where you want like the approval of a female, right? It's like you want an approval that you're doing right. Us men want an approval that we're doing right, even if we don't know or we don't or you don't show it. We don't get that the how do you say that appreciation as women would want us to appreciate them sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't go both ways. It's always we started becoming a hypocrite at some point. Sometimes during the night, I would say it happened during the 90s because a lot of shaking your butt music came around, a lot of independent women started coming out, stuff like that. Not saying that they never needed a man or anything like that, but you know, women, you guys get empowered by something like when a woman does something different and not by the norm, it's like, oh, it's just like, oh, okay, well, it's kind of different. So when you get to a point to where it's like, oh, okay, well, I don't really need him for this because I can do it on my own. You start to not appreciate what a man can do for you, even if you didn't need him to do that. So it just like it all goes hand in hand sometimes, and then we get to a point to where it's like, damn, we feel like we don't even need you. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do we even need y'all if that's the case? You know what I'm saying? If you guys don't need us and this, that, and the third, because the majority, I mean, just keep it a bean. Even though y'all need us, technically we need y'all more than we, you know what I'm saying, than y'all need us in a sense. Because women can literally technically go to a sperm bank and, you know, get a kid, literally, for real. We can't do that. We're the ones donating. If that's the case. So whoever it is, it's just, you know what I'm saying? So just to look at it in that standpoint, y'all women are that powerful. You guys carry the child of earth. Whoever it is, you guys carry the child. That's powerful as hell. You know what I'm saying? But you also need us too. But at the same time, some girls don't want it that way. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's where that happened when y'all start actually literally being too independent, where it's like, oh, I don't need nothing. I can be a surrogate mother and have kids for other niggas. I can do this and do that instead of just being like the woman that God made you to be, is just be a traditional woman, get married to a man get married to a woman. Just like the morals and the traditionals, like traditions change, but at the same time, morals shouldn't. So that's where it starts at. Morals started to change because you start seeing more sexualized shit on TV, whether it be by the men's side or the women's side. A lot of black women now today that are popping, guess what? They use that for their own benefit. Mulatto, Meg Thee Stallion are the top two right now that I think, and Cardi B are the top three right now. You know, there's other rappers out there that use their body when it's Dreezy, when it comes down to Tink, because she's a rapper and a singer. I love her music too as well. I love Tink, but it sells that way. So you can't really sit there and make it seem like that is not like that. And plus we like shit like that. Rappers alike. We like dating girls like that sometimes, in a sense. Like, I'm not a rapper. I'm just saying, speaking from a rapper standpoint, we probably would want something like that. So we'd be like, oh, well, we're gonna rap about this and kind of have them be more attracted to us. So it's like it's more of a like an insecurity where it's like you're insecure about what this girl might think if you show her this side, which is really you, but you got to show her this side so you can get her and stuff like that. And then you start showing her the side that you want to see all the time. Sometimes it's, and that's true, KP, because it is society's fault. We started accepting these weird ass niggas, the Tekashi 6ix9ines, to the Tory Lanez, to whoever you want to accept, whether if they're bad people or not. You know what I'm saying? It's just we accept that. They have a lot of money, they make a lot of good music, and they got money and this, that, and the third, but they don't even know the personality, the character of this person. This person's name is Tory Lanez, but no one knows Dave Storm Peterson, which is his real name. So it's just like, do you even know the real person, the real that person? When you first meet that person, was that the same person you met the first time? 9 times out of 10, no. So think about that before you start dating these people and getting in love with. And we're just speaking in our community. When we love each other, we can't just sit there and harbor on past shit that we've been through and try to make it seem like this is going to happen in this relationship. And then it really doesn't happen. And guess what? You kind of psyched your own self out of a relationship that you probably potentially could have had a marriage and a house, the kids, and all type of shit. because of the insecurities. And sometimes people think about it too hard about how people receive the message from somebody, whether it be like, oh, I don't really want to fuck with you, or this, that, and the third, and this, that, and the third. But you can tell that they're talking shit. We know that, y'all know that. But when someone is real serious, it's about more than words. It's about action. So what type of action are you showing towards somebody that if you love them or you don't fuck with them? So that's my take on it.
So, I'm gonna put it to you like this. I feel like in this generation, as far as men and women and the differences that we have at this point, my cousin KP said something real simple. It is society's fault. If you think about it, before people started truthfully understanding, yeah, kinfolk, I see you in here, Lindsay. I appreciate that, kinfolk. But it truthfully is society's fault, because you got to think about it. Before technology, before Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, etc., we came from a civilization, bro, that it was simple. It was like this: the man went to work, the woman stayed home and took care of kids. Now, I understand. I don't mind women equality. I want our women to be able to go exactly what do and go exactly where they want to go. I don't want them to feel like they're just limited to the house. I want them to go be entrepreneurs, artists, models, anything that they want to do. I feel that is the best part. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want anybody to feel like we want you to stand there. We want you to stay in the kitchen, because that, in this day and age, that's not the women's place anymore. That's more of
Most women don't even know how to cook nowadays.
That is a fact, man.
That's unfortunate.
That's a fact, and that's very unfortunate. But you have to also understand that it's also changed for men, because at one point, men were seen as the protector, the provider. The man that went to work and bust his ass 12 to 16 hours a day, came home, ate, went to sleep, and did the same thing over and over
again. Yeah.
Until he was off and he got to be able to teach his boys or his girls how to do what they needed to do. It was always, I'm going to go to work, and then once I finish work, I'll come home and take care of the kids. But until I get home, you take care of the kids. Now, to be honest, it's starting to switch. Men are starting to be like, well, shit, we've been doing this for so long. Let's let facts. But my thing is
KPA. Sometimes
but my thing is this is my problem. Everybody gets lazy. That's a fact. Men and women get lazy. We all sometimes feel like we don't want to do this, and that. Sometimes I come home and don't want to do shit. Sometimes I want to come home, smoke a blunt, drink a beer, and just chill. Come up here, play the game, listen to music, escape what I just went through at work. But sometimes we'll expect, like in my case, my wife does hair. So if she got hair to do, I'm on house duty. And that's the way we rock. And if I'm not, if she don't have hair to do, we half and half. I clean, she cook. Or I cook, she clean. It's a system, bro. It's about helping each other. It's never about who's doing more. It's never about who's not doing anything. It's about making sure that we pick up the slack sometimes, because sometimes people just don't feel like doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes a woman could be so.
I'm on like your server.
Okay.
Your thing.
Okay.
Your sign in.
Okay.
I'm still on my.
Okay. That's good. Close it up. Be careful. Close it up. Sorry, guys. My baby boy just came in this mud as usual. He come in every episode, y'all. He might well be a part of it too. Look, patient nomination coming in.
Tell that nigga know what he doing.
yeah, kid folk. Hey, girl, that shit ain't funny, bro. Hey, yo, we gonna talk about it tomorrow, bro. But that shit ain't funny.
Oh my god. Yeah, LC, you made a good point. Your relationship should also be a partnership. That's a factual.
Yeah, that's what I was getting to. If you understand what I'm saying about me and my wife, everything we do is based off us two. We always make sure if one can't do it or if one don't feel like doing it, the other one will. You know what I'm saying? Valerie Johnson, hands on daddy, 24/7. Facts? Who was that?
I don't know. Shout out to Valerie Johnson. I mean,
Thank you, Valerie. Yeah, you're right. I am a hands-on father, man. Yeah. I'm a hands-on dad 24/7, 365, man. Like really, I'm 25, 9, shit, 375. Cause even when I'm asleep, he come look. Man, but
oh God.
I feel like in this day and age right now with the city girls and I'm not blaming them. I love the city girls too. I'm not blaming them for their content because they're putting out what they know for a fact sells right now.
Exactly, and plus that they're showing their personality too.
Yes, like Megan Thee Stallions and Cardi B. I'm not talking about nobody right now because I love some of their music. Some of their music is actually good for like party times and feel good.
No hateration,
no hating at all, no cap. But their music promotes independence, and we don't mind our women being independent because I love my wife being independent. She don't want for nothing, she don't need for nothing because we both got money, but she make money too. So it ain't like she don't never have what she want. Yeah. So my thing. Oh shit! What's up? I did not know.
Oh yeah, you did tell me about old girl. Yeah, you told me about it.
Yo, you told me how I don't know. What's up? Hey, bro, that's sis, bro. Nah, real talk, bro. And appreciate you for earlier this week, man, helping me out. You and Miss Wills, man. We'll talk tomorrow, but it's hard for a lot of men to kind of compensate and truthfully understand some of these women because the new age, I'm not gonna say all new age women, but some of these new age women are really city girls. They really want to do this. They want to be single. They want to be able to they want to be able to go out and do hot girl shit with their homegirl. They want to be able to go and twerk and get drunk.
When did that become the only way to be? Like them girls put a really bad image on. I don't knock what you do. Hey, get it, make it how you can. But damn, not every girl is like that. Not every woman gains their independence that way.
That is, you do got
some of us bust our motherfucking ass and actually work and do shit and not try to use a man to come up because that's all it sounds like to me.
Well, yeah, that is true. That is a good point that you just made, right? Because just to reiterate what she said, there's women out there that do music that don't get that type of recognition anyways, such as Rhapsody, such as like back in those days, like Queen Latifah and MC Light, all those rappers, even now today, were like looked at. Chica is another good artist that doesn't over-sexualize herself. You know what I'm saying? Based off of what she's doing. Because of the fact that they don't push that type of agenda, whether if their body looks good or not, they're not going to put that out there like that. Even Janelle Monáe, she doesn't put herself out there like that. A lot of girls, a lot of female artists, there's some that are just literally that fly under the radar that we know about, but don't have to be that high and show their bodies like Mulatto, Cardi B, and Meg Thee Stallion. Not saying that. We know that there's females out there that don't do that. But the mainstream, what pushes us, what catches our eye is what Meg Thee Stallion, Mulatto, and Cardi B put out there because that's what it is.
I'm not trying to interrupt you, bro.
If it's up, then
it's hard.
That's my shit.
Like, what you mean? I'm sorry. I don't care if I did the dance. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Like, it's hard. Sorry. I know my sexuality. I know I love women, so that doesn't even need to be explained. But it's like,
bro, I didn't want to interrupt you, but I had to say.
Go ahead. No, bro,
it's crazy to see what's going on, and I don't knock these women for anything they're doing because they music do turn a nigga up sometimes. But and to be honest, let me get off the women for a second because it's also certain men that feel like, in order for you to be cool or in order for you to be you have clout or be a celebrity or be known, you got to have multiple women. You got to be the ultimate player. You got to have $1 billion in your bank account. You got to be You gotta have jewelry and chains on. You gotta be a thug. You gotta keep a Glock on you at all times. You gotta make sure you got an automatic with you at all times. You gotta make sure that you got a posse of niggas behind you. But that's not true, bro. Real men don't give a fuck about being like. Do y'all not understand?
We don't, you bitch ass niggas. We don't.
Do y'all not understand what a real gangster is, bro? Do y'all not understand where gangsters derived from, bro? Where they came from? Back in the day, gangsters didn't save their pants. Gangsters might have kept guns on them, but that was because the business they was in. These motherfuckers wore suits. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers wore. Yeah, KP, you right. We gotta talk about bodies, and whether you talking about just a woman's body, period, and them using their body for, in this generation, using their body for what they want. That's understandable. But if we're talking about bodies as far as men and women sexually, that's gonna be a long night. But I'm gonna put it like this on that part. At this point for men, and I'm gonna be 100%. You can call me a simp, you can call me a hoe, you can call me a bitch ass nigga, just because the nigga done fuck 17 bitches or 21, or even if he in the triple digits, that don't make you cool, my nigga.
Thank you, you weirdo.
Oh, we talking about murders. Oh, nigga. Hey, that's a whole other subject for a whole other time, kinfolk. You right about that one. We gonna actually put that on the podcast. But right now, bro, what I'm really trying to like I said, the real gangsters wore suits and owned businesses, bro. Like they wasn't out here selling they were selling drugs, bro, but they had businesses, they were money laundered. Like everything they did, bro, had a purpose. Niggas ain't out here just beefing with niggas because they want to be tough, bro. Like now in this day and age, people describe being tough by pretty much how many bodies you got and how many niggas you killed and how many niggas fear you. Do you not understand the gangsters back
how many weird ass teardrop tattoos on your face, on the right side of your cheek, you weirdos?
Like y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand that shit. Like y'all not really understanding that real gangsters don't give a damn about that shit. They know they're gonna have to pop a nigga, but they try not to because they want to try to get the shit out rational. They want to be a businessman first, and that's what people are start forgetting to get. Gangsters were not only criminals. I'm not even gonna call them criminals. I'm gonna call them people that had to do what they had to do to survive. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm just paying.
They stayed under the radar. They wasn't
they wasn't with all of that. They didn't want to be popular. They wanted to be. Being hard don't make you a gangster at all. And that's the problem these days.
Yep.
That's what society is teaching a lot of these young kids, bro. That you got to be hard to be a gangster. But a gangster could be the politest nigga to walk in the room, but once you disrespect him, you bet you won't disrespect him no more.
Exactly.
Being a gangster is not about what you can prove on social media, what you do, what you show motherfuckers. It's about what you do behind those doors to make yourself successful, my nigga. It's grown men that go to work every day, take care of their kids. They're a gangster, bro. Niggas that's out here just robbing and killing, bro. You're not a gangster, bro. You just a nigga with a gun.
Exactly. You matter of fact, you
probably don't even know how to use it.
You're hella insane. Gangsters move in silence anyways. They don't do all that talking on social media. That's the problem with
y'all love music, nigga. Meek said that shit first. Gangsters moving in silence, nigga, and I don't speak a lot. Nigga, what you
don't speak a lot. Ain't no point. Like
he told you this shit. Y'all listen to music so much. Instead of listening to Lil Pump and all these gay niggas, how about y'all start listening to some real rap, bro? Like, it's crazy. And I'm not trying to I'm not trying to go off a topic, but
it has something to do with that.
It does because
a woman.
Because with a lot of new age generation people, like even like my mama would say, like a woman's job is still to clean, cook. My mama told me this the other day. A woman's job is still to clean, cook, and take care of the house, no matter if she got a job or not.
For real.
I don't care what job you got. You can be a lawyer, but I bet you when you hit that house, I bet you better make sure that stuff's done, unless you got a husband that's gonna make sure. Because if you don't have a husband, let's just say you and your significant other broke up. What are you going to do with your child? If you got a child, what you gonna do? You just gonna go home and be like, oh shit, I'm late. I ain't got no food.
And they are also life skills that are essential to fucking living. What you gonna do if you don't know how to cook? You can't take care of somebody. You can't hardly take care of yourself. That's why most people still stay at their mama's house. Because they don't know how to get out there and do that shit.
That is true. I'm a witness to that. I can speak and attest to that right now. And plus, like, look, trust me, do I want to get out of my mama's house and she wants me to get out of this, that, the third? I'm pretty sure we do. It's not in the sense of pushing us out or anything like that. But at the same time, even for myself, almost being damn near 30, I'm about to be 27, Lord's willing, in October. So it's like I have this, this something in me that I've always been like that since I was a little kid, that I've always took it with me. When I always see the male mentors around me, not just my dad or my uncle, it's just what you see around you. A lot of these gangsters or whoever I seen that was gangster, they was getting money and making sure they baby mama or they wife was good every time. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I saw around me. So every time I see that I'm not doing my part and trying to help my mom out more and shit like that, I feel dummy bad. Cause I feel like, damn, I know I can do more. You know what I'm saying? Whether if I have all these excuses in the world, I still got to get out there and do it. She can't hold my hand no goddamn more. That's what these motherfuckers be wanting people to hold their goddamn hands and shit like that. No, we don't need women to hold our hands all the time. But at the same time, we always need somebody to appreciate us from time to time. Not always all the time, but we don't even need to bitch about that. That shouldn't even be a conversation as a man, especially when we're doing right. You know what I mean? So that's where that mindset of, oh, I'm gonna start killing niggas because he fucking my bitch and my bitch love her. He love him more than me love me. It's like, what the fuck? Like, how do you get mad because that female don't love you? Then that means that's not your fault. Especially if you handled your business. But there's some niggas out there that, guess what?
I just got one thing to say about that, bro. And somebody told me this a long time ago. It was one of my family members, bro. And they said it like this. If you are able to have sex with my bitch, as my uncle said, she wasn't mine to begin with.
At all.
And that's vice versa. If a man can step out on his woman that he so-called claims he loves, he wasn't hers in the first place.
Facts. Bye, bitch. Thank you.
You can get mad at me all you want. I don't care. I told y'all, I'm going to speak the truth. That's it. That's all, bro. Whatever you want to do about that, it's on you. If you don't want to accept the truth, my nigga, then don't. But a question I do want to ask y'all, too, is how do y'all feel we can bridge the gap between black women and black men to make it to where those that are in a relationship with each other can communicate easier and understand each other better than they do now? Because that's truthfully the problem.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, man. You can go first on that. I'll answer after.
Well, first of all, we got to be willing to even want to understand the other side. You know, everybody, because most people don't want to. They don't want to hear shit that they don't like. Everybody is combative. We got to stop being combative and be more understanding and be willing to listen.
Mm-hmm.
Listening skills is essential. Throw your opinions out the window. Your feelings can't be on your sleeve. You got to be there 100%. Like, I'm here to understand you and we can agree to disagree. We got to come to a common ground to understand the other side. You know, males need to understand women more, and then women need to understand the man. And it's always gonna be different. It's just a matter of perspective. Everybody has their own perspective.
Right.
So it's just we gotta do more shit like this, and actually get people to participate.
I see what you're saying. And also, Kendall had a great point too. My boy Kendall, he said both sides have to be willing to be vulnerable. That's the key word right there. I was going to really say the same shit.
Kendall!
Shout out to Kendall.
You can't be afraid to hear what you don't want to.
Exactly. So let me reiterate on that what Kendall was saying, because here's where we as black men, and Nation could attest to this, because it's not like he's not been through that currently or before. Yeah. So he's gonna feel me on this. It's to a point to where, like, all right, cool, we have a lot of things that's bothering us, but as men, when we were younger, we had to like toughen up. We didn't let that show, and we couldn't really spit it out like that. You know what I'm talking about? So when it comes down to now, when we get older and stuff like that, and that's childhood trauma. That's where childhood trauma comes in. I think I brought this up in the last one of the episodes that we did with Kelsa, a social work episode that we did, and I brought up the child trauma of like, even if I did have something wrong with me, I feel like I'll feel like a bitch, so to speak, for even expressing my problems to anybody, because I feel like I'll be complaining too much, this, that, and the third, instead of actually making it seem like it is a problem with me and I need help. So when we grow up and we get with a female that I feel like that can really understand us, and when we start here's the thing. The problem is that when we start complaining about stuff, as opposed to women, like women, we have to listen to them. We literally have to listen to them. Whatever we have to do. When they complain, is we have to listen to them, or it's raps. It's over, and this, that, and the third, and whatever the case may be. But when it's us, and when we start complaining about stuff, it's like, well, it's the problems for me. It's the this for me. It's the that for me. And it's like, wait a minute. You tell me I had to sit there and listen to your problems with no problem at all, right? But when I start having issues and I start having a problem about what you got going on, you want to make all the hand movements, the gestures, hell no, this, that, and the third. Thank you, Mr. Grider.
CB4 generation Grider. Everybody putting on the show.
That's my whole point. Why is you putting on the show in front of nobody?
Because in this generation,
women don't want to be wrong. We don't like to be wrong.
Exactly. Self-centered and don't like to be wrong.
I didn't say it. You did. Yo.
Mm-hmm. Women don't like to be wrong.
It's over now. It's done. I'm done.
We've been programmed to, part of the independence image that you were talking about earlier is we're told now don't apologize for anything that come out of your mouth.
Sheesh.
So now women don't want to say sorry. You take whatever come out of my mouth and I ain't gonna apologize for it. I'm standing strong. I'm standing 10 toes down. So when a man try to combat that, it's like we freeze up. We know we fucked up. We know we wrong. We know we need to apologize, but I can't back down. I can't let you
that
be right.
Ego, bro. That ego. That's an ego. That's a pride thing, bro.
Man, but the one thing that women hate more than anything is when they are wrong.
They can't fucking.
Hold on, Malcolm. I'm not done yet.
Go ahead, man.
A woman, and Amanda, you can stop me when I'm wrong. You can tell me when I'm wrong. Tell me to shut the fuck up. When a woman is wrong and a man has the proof and he know for a fact he right, women still
piss me off even more.
Yes, like, y'all still gonna be mad as hell. And y'all stop talking to us, and they start talking to us when we're right.
And then you get an attitude with us because you know you wrong, but you don't want to admit it. So you have to bring something. I don't know what the hell. I don't know how y'all do this. I really know that y'all amazing creatures in the world. But I know for a fact, you like when it come to women, bruh, y'all, when it come to pushing shit back on the nigga, y'all are amazing.
What happened to you women? What happened?
I'm just saying this from a man's point of view, but I'm saying this from a man who was raised by a woman and a man. Women, like Amanda said, women don't like to be wrong.
No.
So when they are wrong, they have, just like we do, we all have those shields, those defensive shields that we use to get out of an argument. Like with men, like with me, I tell you my faults. When I don't want to argue, I'm gonna go silent. I'm gonna go completely silent. I'm not gonna say shit to you. Because I know when I start talking, you're going to get in my ass. So what is the point of me starting that ass whooping?
Mm-hmm.
So as a man, sometimes we have to check ourselves. And women think we just be pissed off and got an attitude. But the real truth is, we just don't want to say no shit that we know that's going to fuck us up at the end of the day.
Exactly, bro.
Hey, that pisses us off too, because we really do want to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
So we always in a loop.
we're always in a lose-lose situation with that though, because if we tell you the truth, you're gonna be mad. If we tell you ain't nothing wrong and we go silent, I was like, you don't want to talk to me now?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You be a little boy right
damn,
now.
bro.
Oh, you gonna be a little boy right now, really?
What
So what you want me to do? If I give you the truth, you gonna cuss me out. If I tell you that I'm good, you gonna cuss me out. So either way, I gotta be prepared for the worst. So that's why a lot of men don't argue. But when we do argue, it's because we know we right. And we not finna allow ourselves to go out and be silent. Sometimes we just gotta put our foot down like, look, goddamn it. It's enough is enough. I'm not gonna continue to have you bashing me over some shit that I know I didn't do. You not think that you don't. Now look, women, I love y'all, dear black women. I love all of y'all. I love all women, but y'all are not right 100% of the time, and neither are we,
all, bro.
But the difference between black women and black men, we can accept that we're not right. And damn, half the time we know we not right.
Oh God.
We just don't. We just expect people. We just know y'all already know we not right, and we know we gonna get fussed at for whatever stupid thing we fucking did. So we just continue to get ready for it. But when you come at us with some shit we know we didn't do, oh, you lost.
Oh,
no matter how mad you get at me, no matter if you make me sleep on the couch, no matter if you turn over and don't touch me, I don't care, because in that night I took a W.
Oh God.
Men are used to taking L's. We take an L damn near every day about an argument, some shit that we argue about with y'all that we know and you know that's dumb as shit, but we still argue because we know if I don't argue, she's not gonna talk to me for 2 days or 3.
True.
It's gonna be Pettyville, and petty season is gonna be open for business, and I don't have time for that. So let me go on and swallow my pride, tuck my nuts, and just go on and say the 2 words that we hate saying to anybody. You know what? You right. That's the only thing y'all want to hear. You right.
You right.
My dad told me a long time ago, nigga, even when you wrong, you right. Even when you right, even when you right, you wrong.
It just that's the problem.
Even when you're right, you're wrong. There's nothing you can do. You can be, nigga, your example, your girl come to you and be like, I know you was talking to that bitch. I know you was talking to such, and you ain't talking to nobody. You blocking everybody that sends you a message on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, all that shit. But just because somebody comment on one of your pages and say some shit, and it's a woman, you talking to that bitch. Now, sometimes can that be an insecure?
Then at that point, it ain't got nothing to do with you. That woman is just insecure.
Yeah, and that is a problem for not only women.
Because we could take this to a whole nother topic of men should be allowed to have women friends. Just as women should be allowed to have
that's all I'm saying.
It's possible.
That's
not
what I'm
everybody
saying.
trying to fuck on each other.
Man, I swear to God.
And even if they are trying to fuck on each other, that person that's in that relationship has to have the strength and the will to say, you know what,
cross that line.
I'm good. Cause look, my nigga, you gotta understand. And as a man, I need all the men to listen to me right now. It's cool. I understand, bro. We all are on this earth to multiply. That's cool. But my nigga, please listen to me when I say this. If you got a good woman at home that ain't giving you problems, that's giving you pleasure, that's giving you food, that's paying half or even paying some, bro, take that shit and run with it, bro. Because a lot of these women want you to pay everything.
Man. And won't give a fuck about you when your shit run dry.
Nigga, I'd rather pay half of my wife for 17, 22, 32 until both of us die. And other than go find a whole other woman, bro, who pretty much wants me to take care of her. Now, my wife has said that shit sometimes, and that's what I'm working on. You know, I work at a school. You know, it ain't you know, I don't get a lot of money, but I take care of my woman when I can. You know, but for those dudes that sit at home all day and don't do shit, bro, find you a hustle, my nigga. Because no matter what you do and what you say, if you ain't bringing no money into that household, you have no say so, bro.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck. No homo, but I don't give a fuck what type of dick you slanging. I don't give a fuck if you got the best goddamn motorboat tongue in the world, nigga. If you ain't bringing no cash, no coins, no bag into the house, nigga, you have no say so. Nigga, you are a tenant, nigga. You are not a part of this shit. You are a tenant, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
So get over it and get your bag.
Exactly.
Side note, Chaos Kingdom coming soon, man. Clothing line coming very soon, man. Y'all just stay tuned for that. But you have to understand that this is a 2-person thing. My granny always said, God rest my baby soul, that it take 2 to tango, my nigga. It take 2 to dance. You can dance by yourself, but that's just you. But if it's 2 of y'all, as in a relationship, it take 2 of y'all to dance, bro. You got to go 1 step at a time. That's the only way y'all can dance. Other than that, you're gonna step on each other's feet.
That's what I be trying to tell these motherfuckers, man.
So,
And open, honest conversations
yes,
all the time.
don't be afraid to tell your significant other nothing, because
If that person is person that you want to be with and you care about, you shouldn't be worried about hurting their feelings.
and if they worried about you hurting their feelings and they your significant other, then
They
not.
don't care about you. I ain't gonna always be sensitive to your feelings because I care about you enough to tell you what you need to hear.
Oh God, and I've definitely have those friends, whether they're females or males, that I don't talk to because of that. Because I literally see right through all the bullshit that they want to accept, but when I tell them real shit, it's nothing that they didn't want to hear because of how I said it or this, that, and the third. That doesn't mean that I wasn't right. You just probably didn't want to hear it in that way. So that's the problem.
More and talking and shit out will reduce arguments.
We see what
Arguments don't solve
right?
shit
No.
either.
Because it's live. I'm watching that video. It's live downstairs.
Oh, for real?
These fools are watching me on the podcast.
Oh,
Okay, that's
where our views is coming from. Hey, shout out to the little
knowledge, man. Hey,
shout out to
out
Bacon Nation. I mean,
real
yeah.
talk, bro. That's dedication, bro. I love y'all so much for that, man. Like, y'all warm my heart, bro. Okay, sis. But it's always a way to say something. You can be honest but not cruel, and that's a fact.
That is a fact. That is true. That is true. I had to learn that myself. You're right about that. I had to learn that myself.
But that's something that a lot of men have to learn, though, sis. A lot of men don't know how to be honest, but
we're brutally honest to a motherfucker.
Niggas want to be brutally honest, bro, but at the same time, there's a way you could talk to your woman without telling her. Like, if you feel like she lazy as shit, you ain't gotta say, get your motherfucking ass up. You don't never do shit. You ain't gonna want to do shit.
Yeah, that's way out of bounds.
We gotta change our tone of how we talk, especially when we argue.
You know what?
People that yell at each other don't hear each other.
Mm-hmm.
You don't hear shit because all you try to do is
shout out
it's a yelling match.
YouTube. You gotta holler at your boy, but don't yell.
But hey,
I think his name was Jay Creative or something like that on YouTube.
It's Jay.
That's Jay. Shout out to that man right there.
Holler at your boy, but don't yell. But hey, and y'all tell me if I'm saying this wrong, but this is just the way I would go about it. If you feel like your significant other is lazy, you could say something like this. Hey, babe, let me talk to you. I'm going to create this chart. It's going to be a chart for us to figure out who does what on what day. So let's say we have dishes in the sink. Monday, Wednesday is your day. Tuesday and Thursday is my day. Saturday and Sunday, we wash together. You wash, I dry. I wash, you dry.
Mm-hmm. That actually sounds like
you fold the clothes. You wash the clothes. I fold them.
Mm-hmm.
You hoover the places. And if you have carpet in your house, you hoover the rooms that have carpet, and I sweep and mop. I clean one bathroom. You clean one bathroom. It's about being together. If you can't see yourself working together with the person that you with, then you need to get the fuck out that relationship.
For
and
real,
I don't care what anybody feels. That's how I feel. If you feel like that, if I feel like that at one point in time I couldn't deal with my significant other's bullshit, then I would just leave. But I always know that there's a way for us to work out everything that we need to do. Because I'm a talker. I'm a people person. I know how to get to people and I know how to talk to people. Sometimes I mess up, sometimes I don't. I'm human. That happens. You just have to find a common ground between you and your significant other, and that's between men and women. If you feel like I'm lying, go ask somebody. If you ask any old person how they stayed together for 20 years, 21 years, 17 years, 16 years, 14 years, they're going to tell you it's all about communication, understanding, and trust. Love plays a part in that, but love can also get you hurt.
Right. It's more so about loyalty in that sense.
Yeah, but to be honest, bro, loyalty comes with the trust and the understanding, bro.
Yeah.
It comes with being honest with your partner. If you feel like your partner did some sucker shit to you, then you need to let them know that. You ain't gotta come at them, hey my nigga, I can't believe that whole ass shit. No, come at them and be like, look, man, you know, you did something earlier, you know, that I really didn't appreciate.
Yes, Miss Valerie, you are definitely right. We also have to come to a compromise with women because we don't do that sometimes.
And that's the major glitch in our relationships, if I can say it like that.
Yeah, that's the compromise that
we compromise do. Because somebody feels like they're always getting shorted, and that's not the case. Mm-hmm. If you feel like you get shorted in your relationship, leave. Get the fuck out.
That's it. Either that or explain that to them. If they don't get it, then find somebody else that does get it. You know what I'm saying? And that's for men and women. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not just to bash women because we also bash our own gender as well.
I'm gonna be 100 with y'all, bro. Everybody on this motherfucker understands. Everybody has been in a relationship or in many relationships, and everybody also understands exactly what we have to do in order to get where we need to go. Yeah. It's a lot of people that don't want to take those necessary steps. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if you don't want to take that necessary step, bro, to pretty much save your relationship, bro, get out of it.
That's it.
Don't waste somebody's time because you don't know how to end it. Be honest. Everybody wants honesty in a relationship. That's it. If you can be honest with me, I will understand. If you can tell me, look, I ain't like the way you did that earlier. I don't like the way you was talking to me earlier in front of my friends.
Exactly.
I don't like, you know, and they can take it however they want to take it, but you have to be direct. You have to be straight up, and most importantly, bro, you have to also come in with an understanding that they might not like what you say.
Mm-hmm.
They might not understand that you didn't like what they said to you because it pissed you off, or it was degrading in front of your friends, or it made you feel less of a man or a woman in front of your friends. You have to tell that person
the marriage game, and it ain't for the weak. If you don't want to work through it, please don't do it.
Facts.
It's that simple.
Hey, sis, we're gonna talk in the morning for real.
It's not that. It's literally that simple. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. So my thing is about that is like this. Motherfuckers don't understand that you have to value your time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like what we go about us frat, we go about the 12-inch rule, and that's literally the first rule that we go by. It's time
value, my nigga.
And that's the only secret that I'll let out as far as what we do and how we go about that. That was some information I shouldn't even have told. But at the same time, it's literally we value our time very wisely. So in the compromising situation that you're in a relationship with somebody, you gotta value the time with that person. Do you want to spend the time to work on something that might be dead, or is it going to work? So if it's dead, you get to a point to where you keep telling your girl or your man, hey, you doing this too much, you're doing that too much, I don't like this, I don't like that, and they keep doing this and that and third. Get to a point to where you're just not gonna say nothing no more, right? That's where either one of the significant others starts cheating on each other because it's just like it's a disconnect, or sometimes the relationship wasn't real to begin with. Y'all just got married or whatever the case may be. You've been talking. Let me keep going. When it came down to that point, it's like this. How you gonna sit there and make it to a point to where you get with somebody just because this person has a lot of money? Here's the reason why I'm saying this. Because I read this was a post that a black woman, by the way, has made. She look good and whatever, works out and all type of stuff, right? But my thing is this girl has said that, let me go to this motherfucker. And this is what I'm saying. I have to pull this up and read it verbatim just so I can let y'all know, not really the type of situation that I really be getting into or anything like that, but I'm not stupid. You know what I'm saying? I know exactly what I be talking about when stuff like this goes on. So when I'm looking this up, hold up, please don't tell me she should delete this. Okay, there you go. Because I gotta view this post. So she says, and I quote, "Men will date you for your looks, but get offended when you date them for their money." So here's where I had a problem with that. Because I'm not even sure that's not even the same thing for real. Because it's literally like a double, like, hypocritical standpoint in a sense. I mean, in general sense, I mean, naturally, if a girl looks good, of course the man is going to look at you. It's natural. It's you're seeing that with your eyes, but also the eye is what is that? The beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Eyes of a beholder.
So therefore, an ugly girl can look like fucking Rihanna to us in physical sense. Literally, whether that girl is skinny, bone to the butt, body, face, it's always everybody with somebody when it comes down to a man. Now, when it comes down to us men getting offended that you want us for just our money, for just their money, just their money. You ain't put nothing. This is in general. This is what I was telling her. You're generalizing a statement that has more to a situation. Because when I said that, and I said that's not the same thing, she wants to go on and says men want their wives to be pretty, right? Not necessarily. It's more to just you being pretty, my nigga. Trust me. Pretty girls have STDs, herpes, and all that shit too. So you might want to, take a step back from that. Anyways, and women want their husbands to have money. And she said not the same, but a fair exchange. What? A fair exchange is not a pretty woman wanting my money, my nigga. I don't think that is. If the woman loves me,
I don't want no rich ugly nigga.
that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. So here's where I'm going with this. But here's where I'm going with this. So after she said that, I said this. I'm not sure if that's a fair exchange. I understand guys want their women to look pretty because if you're born with good looks, then it is what it is. You literally are born. If you're born with good looks, you can't help that. It doesn't matter. That's go for man and woman. You know what I'm saying? But this is the standpoint of where a man looks at a woman and you see that she looks good. She was probably born like that, or she grew up to be like that. It happens that way, bro. It just happens like that. So the eye is in the beauty of the beauty is in the eye of the beholder, bro. So when it comes down to that, you can look beautiful physically, but ugly on the inside. Facts. So come on now. So you can't do that. So then when women want their money to have money, that is obviously true. In a sense, you would want your man to have money. Not saying that they need to have 100 figures a year, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, I want women to have money. Fuck you talking about?
You know what I'm saying? But we want our women to have money too. So y'all need to shut the fuck up. But like, you're right, Nathan. But my thing is, you should always want a man that wants to work on his stuff, right? But it always doesn't work that way. Because certain situations where Amanda, you've held down a man before. You know what's up, where a man has to lean on you for some damn support. It's been that way for however how long. It's just depending on how the woman is going to take it. And that's where the character, the value, it comes in. It doesn't not only that you look good, Amanda, but your character, your personality is dope as hell that you were able to even hold down our late great Jalen. You know what I'm saying? No matter what he was doing to you behind closed doors. That
R.I.P. the Stoop Kid, man. Real talk.
R.I.P. the Stoop Kid. You know what I'm saying? Straight the fuck up like that. Because when it comes down to that, it comes down to that. That's why that's why me and Sensei Nation mess with Shortstock, aka Amanda. Because she held down the real a nigga that probably we the shit that we know that we didn't know after the fact when he passed away, we didn't know before. So we have a respect for it.
She held down the nigga, bro, that we grew to love, bro, like as a blood brother. Like
facts.
She held down the nigga, bro, that was a very knowledgeable nigga. And to be honest, bro, if was still alive, would be a part of Black Journal because he's probably one of the most woke brothers I've ever come in contact with in my life. And this man came to talk to me out of nowhere because he just felt my energy. So y'all have to understand she's held down a man, you know what I'm saying? Like we said, RP, our brother, he passed, you know what I'm saying? We don't like talking about it. You know, it still makes all of us sad. But, you know, we're doing Black Journal in his legacy, bro, because this is something that we talked about at Jarvis. Like, we talked about getting on the podcast and speaking the truth. And we talked about coming together and trying to get all races to understand each other, because all people to understand, to the black, white, male, female, transgender, it don't really matter to me. I don't have any gripe with anybody. I don't care what you are. You live your life, I live mine. I'm going to support you if you support me. Other than that, as long as you don't cross the line that we have, if you are gay or trans, whatever you are, then we good. And that's just how a lot of us feel. I know I feel that way. I'm not saying that I'm phobic of anything, but at the same time, I still have to stand on what I believe in.
Exactly. Regardless. And to reiterate on what Amanda said about her not wanting a rich man, because it's true. A lot of rich men have the ability to really get any woman that they want. Not in that sense, but it's a power struggle. It's one of those things where it's going to be acceptable that it doesn't matter. I have this money. I'm going to throw $100K at your face.
It's a clout. It's a clout thing, bro.
And that's what this girl was pretty much iterating. That's my thing. You mean to tell me that a man has a lot of money, that means that's the requirement to be with him. But what if he's a habitual cheater? Then what?
But that's just like a woman.
But they got money.
And Amanda,
and that's not
that makes
not right, bro.
No
that's
sense.
literally not right, bro. That's not right. That's where I have a problem with that. I don't care. So I have $1 million, so that's why you want to be with me. Not because I can do stuff for you. I can actually cook and clean. I don't need a maid. I don't need to pay a maid or none of that. So you need to tell me that I have a lot of money and that's all you want? Stop it.
But Malcolm, let me play devil's advocate, bro. But let me play devil's advocate on that one. And women, and Amanda, you can stop me if I'm wrong. That's like a man dating it's not like a man dating a woman for her body, but it is. Because it's something that he wants. Certain women want a man with a lot of money. A lot of men want a motherfucking hourglass figure, thicker than frozen peanut butter, thick booty, big titties, nice face, beautiful personality, but we can't have that all the time. You're not gonna get all that. Nigga, if that's the case, they'd have a builder bitch. And excuse me if I said bitch. I'm not meaning that disrespectfully, but that's just what I think of. Like when niggas start naming off what they want in a woman, you want to build a bitch. And you're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get a woman that's 5'2", 5'3", 5'4", thick in the waist, slim in the waist, thick in the ass, nice titties, even if they big or little, pretty face, nice eyes, nice personality.
Nowadays, even if you get that, most of it is fake anyway.
Do you feel me? So nigga,
that's what I'm saying. Where is the real at in the game, nation? That's what I'm saying. Fuck playing devil's advocate, my nigga. Where is the real in the game anymore?
Bread ain't. Hey, sis say the bread ain't everything. It's about growing together. When you grow together, the bread.
Women like you. That's a fact, bro. What? That's what, bro. No, let me just say that.
Take it away, Malcolm. God damn it.
I'm just saying because I had personal incidences, maybe just one, to a point to where it's like I knew that my ex stopped messing with me because I didn't have a certain amount of money at the point after I got out of college. Facts. So when I couldn't get my shit together, she just literally stopped with me. And that's because she didn't want to grow with me. So if we'd have grew together, not only that, the love would have been
genuine,
like, in abundance.
It would have been genuine. It would have been abundantly clear,
and we wouldn't have no problem with nothing. But due to the fact that she looked at me thinking that, well, I'm at my mama's house. It looks like I'm about to get no job. It looks like I ain't gonna do shit. All I'm doing is doing this, that, and the third. On the weed, that's that. That's all I want to do. Instead of assuming it,
that be killing me.
This is what happens. A lot of women don't want to help us build when you feel like you think we're not doing nothing, so you assume that you don't want to build with them. I'm gonna just go get with somebody that's already doing something, which is okay. I'm not saying that you don't want to waste your time, but at the same time, if you feel like you came into dealing with this person and you felt like you kept messing around with me a lot, whether if it was, and then it's a multiple occasion. This is my personal experience. Multiple occasions. We've been there, done that. If you don't communicate that, oh, I don't like what you're doing, you're doing this. I want you to change this. And you want to blow up on me 3 to 4 months later because you got mad because I said something and it triggered you and you want to blow up in my face, then I'm gonna be like, what the hell? I didn't know that. That's what I'm talking about. The communication beforehand, whether if an ex want to start fucking with you or not, if that girl don't communicate that and you don't know it, whether if you feel like you should know, we don't know.
But at the same time, bro, it's like everybody wants everybody to be a mind reader. And my thing is, instead of trying to be a mind reader, bro, communicate with your significant other. Yeah. Even if it's not your girlfriend, if it's the girl you talking to, your home girl, no matter who it is, communication is the key. Right. If y'all don't understand, all 3 people on this motherfucking Black Journal right now, bro, we talk. If we don't talk every day, we damn near talk every day.
Facts.
And both of them can tell me if I'm wrong or not. We talk every day, and it don't have to be for an hour. We talk about what we talk about, and we dip. But it's just us checking on each other because we know that we don't have. Everybody has friends, but everybody don't have those friends you can call every day. Right. These are my friends you can call every day. Mm-hmm. Let's just say, as long as you see some type of growth daily, you can rock with your mate. It takes time. The issue is impatience. Yes.
Oh my God, yes. I'm about to leave.
Hold on, I'm about to leave.
I'm about to leave.
I'm gonna make you leave right now. I'm about to make you leave.
I'm about to leave. She just literally.
Sis, thank you for this. I'm so glad that you on her. I've been waiting on you.
Hey, Valerie Johnson, thank God for you, bro.
I'm going to give you a hug tomorrow. Because you
give her a hug for me, because that was crazy. That's
well, crazy. Malcolm said give you 2 hugs.
That's crazy. So you got 10 years into the marriage game. Thank you, OG in this thing. Thank you.
My thing is this.
Hug. Ain't got real women like that no more, bro.
In the relationship, if you're not looking for growth, bro, you're just in that bitch. Yeah. If you're not looking for that person to grow with you, then you're just in that motherfucker. And that's not what you need to do. It's all about growth. Now, I know for a fact we all don't grow at the same speed or the same capacity, but if you have patience, even if you don't have patience, when you're in a relationship, your patience has to go 2 times as hard.
You gotta be able to sacrifice also.
If you can't sacrifice, you are fucked.
Man, that's just oh my,
in a lot of relationships.
I'm done.
A lot of relationships fail, and after this, I'm done. We can go to our final thoughts if y'all want to, or we can keep talking. I still got shit to talk about, but if you can't,
go ahead. You got it.
Like, I want all people to hear this, not just black people. I want all people, women and men, to hear this. If you can't sit down and have a conversation with your motherfucking significant other without having an argument because you feel like something they saying is disrespecting you, then you might need to be single.
For real though.
If you don't see growth in your person, if you feel like they stand in the same spot, move around.
Please.
Leave.
Please.
Stop sitting there.
Please.
Waiting for the motherfucker that ain't gonna do shit.
Please, man.
Well.
Just do it.
But if you see growth, you see change, continue to build with that person. Because you never know what the fuck can come out of that. I've been with this woman 7 years, bro. About to be 8 in December. December 29th to be exact. And I promise you, we built so much, bro. We just don't have the funds to do what we want. But when we get them, it's a route. No money. I'm going to shower my kid and my wife with everything they deserve. I feel like they deserve when I get that money. But until then, I'm going to grind until I do.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. Y'all want to be rich, famous, and have a woman, but you also don't want to put in the work. You have to put in the work to make a relationship work. That's a fact. If you feel like I'm lying, then you might want to look at yourself and think, because I've been doing this for a while, bro.
Take maturity too.
It does take maturity. A lot of niggas got a lot of and women, y'all got to mature too. But niggas, I don't give a fuck how you feel. We are the most immature motherfuckers that roam this earth.
That's a fact. I can't argue with that.
I'm immature, and I can proudly say that.
Then a bitch.
Don't give a fuck. I fuck. But I'm letting you know this. I'm I'm immature in certain instances, but I'm mature in many ways.
Mm-hmm.
I've matured a lot in my age. I'm 27, bro. It's a lot of niggas at 27 that's still out here thinking that being a hood nigga is what you need to do.
Nope.
Bro, I
That
feel
shit
like
dead.
I'm a gangster because I take care of the business that need to be taken care of, and I don't get any handouts. I don't put my shit on there. When I do something important, I don't be like, yeah, just drop 11 bands on this. I don't give a fuck. I don't want nobody to know how I'm moving. The only thing I want you motherfuckers to know is that Chaos Kingdom is coming soon, and we selling everything: shirts, hoodies, sweatpants, sweatpants and hoodie combos, crew neck and hoodie combos, shirt and pants combos, socks, motherfucking masks, whatever you need, we gonna have. But what I'm saying is that's the only thing I'm worried about. I don't want to put my whole life out there because that's my shit to handle.
Exactly.
You can't jump in my life and handle my shit, my problems. You intruding. If you want to be 100, if you want to keep it a band, you intruding in my problems. And one thing you not gonna do is get in my business.
Exactly.
My business is my business. Now, if I put you in it, you can come in. But if I don't tell you shit, don't give me no advice on shit unless I ask you.
Derek Jackson, fucking clown.
Fuck out of here, nigga. But let's go on and get to these final thoughts, man, and we can go and close this out because I do need to get ready for work in the morning. I ain't been waiting 2 days. RIP my angel, man. I'm gonna listen to your voicemail tonight, and we're gonna get this thing popping. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We got more coming. We got a bunch of shit coming for y'all. We got more guests. We finna start putting more people on. So if you are interested and you on this live, if you're interested in popping on and giving your thoughts, please hit me up. Hit Malcolm up.
Facts.
You can even hit Amanda, aka Shortstock, up, and she'll let us know. We just trying to get as many people to speak their truth. But if you really want to just hop on this bitch and you want to get to the people that really just like that really be on it all the time, hit me and Mr. Chermel Mail up, man. Hit the Sensei and the Sir up, man. We gonna make sure you get on and speak your truth. And you can be like I said last time, white, black, Mexican, Puerto Rican, African, motherfucking Swahili. I don't care what race you are. Come on, speak your truth. We want everybody to speak their truth because our goal is 100% peace.
Exactly.
Between all races, all between transgenders, gay people, straight people, pansexual, all that shit. If you in a regular relationship, if you in a poly relationship, all that shit. We want everybody to come out and speak their truth. So, I'm gonna go on and pass it to Malcolm. We're gonna go on and start our final thoughts. And when we'll end this one tonight, this has been almost half of a 2-hour podcast. That's what we do. But we got y'all, man. We're gonna keep on rocking out, man. Y'all just let us know what y'all thinking.
Amanda, I didn't know if you wanted to just, since you are a lady, we want you to, give your final thoughts. If you didn't have any, I would get my final thoughts in the nation, and it would be Gucci.
No, not really. Shit, the women stop trying to be toxic. That's my message.
Hey,
I don't know when the hell being toxic became cute.
Yeah, exactly. It's whatever. So I feel it. So just to reiterate on what Amanda says, I'm in agreement with her. And of course we'll do the same because obviously there's men out there that are obviously toxic as well. So it's more of a thing where we also have to understand where if we don't agree with each other, we can agree to disagree, but if we don't have like a common ground to what we have going on with our relationships, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a baby mama, baby daddy relationship, co-parent,
boyfriend, girlfriend, all that shit.
All that shit. You just have to understand as long as you guys establish compromisable ground, so you guys can have a compromise on both sides of the spectrum. There's always a flip side to the coin. There's always a heads to a tails. You know what I'm saying? You're the heads to the tails, but also you can also spin that coin and it can go both ways sometimes. You always got to meet in the middle. So that's where the science of not even the science, the psychology of what we go through is very cognitive. You know what I'm saying? So we also have to be inner thinkers as well as outer thinkers. You know what I'm saying? Whatever we inner think within ourselves, we need to put that in the universe in a positive way, not in a negative way. And that's where the disconnect is. And mentally, we need to plug back our Ethernet cords back into our modems and get our shit running back again. That's my final thoughts.
All right. Before I saw my final thought, I'm going to give y'all this shit, man. Shout out to my boy on YouTube. On TikTok, they used to do this. I'll give y'all his link next time because I don't know his name, but he always pop up on my For You page. But I'm going to give y'all all the smoke. All right, so first off, women and men have a unknown problem with each other that we all can't figure out. But it starts with communication. It starts with trust. It starts with understanding. And it starts with you stop being fucking selfish.
Sheesh.
And I am one of those people that are selfish sometimes. So I have to work on that myself. But you have to understand, in order to be in a relationship, you have to figure out what that other person wants. You might not know that all the time. So that's where communication comes in. You have to talk to each other. No matter if it's at work, at home, etc., etc. You have to understand. And sometimes if you need clarification, ask a question, my nigga. Stop being scared to ask shit. Women, you too. Stop being afraid to ask a nigga what he meant. That's our problem. We don't want to be wrong and we don't want to be looked at as stupid. I don't give a fuck. If I feel like I'm having a dumb moment, check me. Tell me I'm wrong. That'll help me. Now, I might be a little, I might be a little angry and sympathetic. You know what I'm saying? I might not be as sympathetic as you want me to be to it, but I'm going to get myself. Once I talk to myself, it's a wrap. Once I get myself under wraps, it's cool. I'm good. You feel what I'm saying? So, my final thought is this. We need to come together, communicate more, trust each other, and the most important thing, if you have a problem, talk about it. Don't let it build up, because the more you let it build up, the more things like cheating and other lying and other shit comes about. Do not allow yourself to get into a point where you put it like this, men and women. If you get to a point where you start looking at other men and women as far as eye candy and you want to start cheating, you need to move around.
Right.
But if you let them know, hey, look, I'm in this, I'm in that. I just, I don't want you to feel like I want to be with you. I just want a friend, check on, talk to sometimes. Now, for some women, that's not cool. But as Amanda said earlier, women should let men have friends. And men should let women have friends. Okay, if you feel like that friend is a snake and he's trying to fuck your woman or fuck your man, then you disperse that shit. You help them with that. Because some women and men just like compliments. Some women and men just like to be talked to. Some people just like to have somebody to talk to when they're upset with that other person. So you have to understand, what can I do to make it to where my woman don't feel like she has to go outside of me to find somebody to relate to or talk to. And my last thought is this. Y'all, we got to come together. No matter what race you are, black, white, like I said earlier, no matter what it is you are, bro, we need to come together as a unit, because if we can all come together, bro, you know how much we could do?
Oh, God.
You know how much money could be made between all races, bro? But everybody wants to be number one. It's not about being number one, bro. It's about being well off in your own mind. And I'm done, bro. I'm done.
Well, and that's where we walking right now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that has joined the live stream and is
thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts, man.
Exactly.
We love y'all, man.
We in this bit, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be outro. You know what I mean? Like I said, shout out to my boy Sensei, Short Stock, and myself.
And Cakes, man,
And Cake, shout out to Power Cake. She tried, but you know what I'm saying, she had technical difficulties with her Wi-Fi.
We'll get her on another one, bro.
We'll get her on when whatever she's at, you know what I'm saying? We'll get her on the next one. It was kind of last minute for her to jump on. She had a lot going on. So shout out to Cakes on that one. Pound Cake, we love you. I'm gonna hit you whenever I can to still say thank you anyway. And we are out. We are ending the live now, and we'll holler at y'all.
It's been a Black Journal, man. Good night, y'all.
Yeah.